let's do the chapter 4 and 12 test. Now, to save you some time, I'm just going to set these up and I'm going to allow you to work the problems out on your calculator, I believe here. So compare the following here. So we have a compounded weekly, 5.5, 3,500. So when we're doing this, we have these formulas, and you need to know which ones are which. These three are savings. This one is just if you compounded by n times a year. This is compounded continuously. This is where you make a payment every month, and the n would be 12, and how much you would have. Now, if you made payments weekly, then n would be 52, and you put the weekly payments in there. But that's the idea. And these last two are on loans. Okay? So here we're doing savings. So we are going to, and this is compounded not continuously in the first part, so we're using this formula. And the starting amount, P, the amount we have will be 3,500 times 1 plus the APR, 0.055 divided by weekly 52 to the 52 times 14. Okay? Make sure you multiply those two out first before you and figure out what this is, and then take that answer to that power times 3,500. Okay, compounded continuously, the amount after a while, that means we're going to use this formula, and we're going to have, again, the starting amount, which was 3,200, e to the APR, and the APR on that was 5.25, so we go 0.0525 for 14 years. And E is on your calculator. So you multiply these two, take e to that power times 320. Okay. And C, which has the greater ending balance. Okay, so I'll actually work these out because we're going to kind of need that for this problem. So the first one, 35. This is 3,500, excuse me. So 3,500, 3,500, parenthesis 1 plus 0.055 divided by 52, close parentheses, to the power, and put those in parentheses, 52 times 14, close parentheses, enter, 7,556.11. This one, 3,500, second, e to the x, parenthesis, 0.0525 times 14, close parenthesis, and that comes out to be 7299.19. Okay? So, in this case, this one was more than this one. The compounded weekly was more by, and then I'd have to subtract those two. So I'm going to take this from that. So I got to write 7,556.11 minus my last answer. And I get compounded weekly is more by $256.92. And then the APY. So now we got to go back and figure this out for 1 year. So I'm going to go back to that problem. That was this one. This was 14 years. So I'm going to go in here and take the 4 out. That'll be 1 year. So that's 3,697.78. So how much did it gain? Well, it was 3,500. So I subtract that and I get 197.78. And so the APY is how much the growth was, 197.78 over the starting amount. So I'm going to take away 3,500. That's how much it grew by, divided by the 3,500, and then multiply by 100 to make it percent, and it's 5.65% is the APY. Once again, how much it grows to in 1 year, how much more that is than what it started with, that difference divided by the starting amount, changed to percent by multiplying by 100, gives you the APY. Page 2. She'd like to retire after making some payments, and so this is going to be the monthly thing. This one. She'd like to have $400,000 at the end. That's that equals how much she's putting in, which we're trying to figure out. If after 25 is the end, with an investment balance this, how much would she have to pay to her retirement fund each month, payments, to meet her goal? And it says, take this times 1 plus the APR, 0.05, divided by monthly, 12, to the 12 times Y, and that's 25 years, minus 1, close the parenthesis for the numerator, divided by APR, 0.05, divided by 12. So this, I'm going to work out this number, parenthesis 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12, close parenthesis, to the open parentheses 12 times 25, close parenthesis, minus 1, close parenthesis, divided by the denominator, open parenthesis, 0.05 divided by 12, close parenthesis. So this number is 595.51. And that's times the payment. And that has to equal 400,000. So I'm going to take 400,000 divided by that number. And I get the payment is $671.69. Okay, number 3. Who wins the plurality? Let's see. D has 18, B has 14, C has 6, A has 7. D with 18 votes. The most first place votes. Runoff. That would be between D, who had the most, and the next most. A had 7, C had 6, B had 14. So it's between D and B. So if that's the only two, D beats B for the 18 votes. B beats D for the 14 votes. B beats D for 6 votes. B beats D for 4 votes. And B beats D for 3 votes. And it clearly B wins. Okay, board account. All right, so I've got, I should have done this over here. So here's C, and I have A, B, C, and D, and each one of them is going to have 18 times something, plus 14 times something, plus 6 times something, plus 4 times something, plus 3 times something. Okay, and first place was 3 points, 3, 2, 1, 0. So A got 2, then it got 1, then it got, for the 6, A got 0, and for the 4, A got 3, and for the 3, A got 3. So I got to figure out that. And then I got 18 times B had 0, plus 14 times 3, plus 6 times 2, plus 4 times 1, plus 3 times 2. And then I've got 18 for C times 1, 14 times 2, 6 times C is 3, plus 4 times 2, plus 3 times 0. And then the last one, we've got 18 for D times 3, plus, see now I can notice I got 0, 1, 2, 3, so I got them all there. Then 14 times, this is for D, that's 0, plus 6 times 1, plus 4 times 0, plus 3 times 1. 1, 2, 3, 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So work these out and we can figure out who the winner is there by the most points. And pairwise, I'm going to have to compare A. I notice my battery's almost dead on my computer here, so I'm going to have to stop soon here. A, B, C, and D. I'm going to have to do A against B, A against C, and then A against D, and then I'm going to compare B against C, and B against D, and then C against D, and that's all the possible pairwise comparisons. And let's see if I can do a few of these here. A would get the against B. A beats B, 18. B gets the 14. A loses to B gets 6, and A beats B, so that gets the 4, and A beats that one, so that's 3. And I'd have to see who won that one. A versus C. A beats C for 18. C beats A for 14. And C beats A for 6. A beats C for 4. And A beats for 3. I'd have to add the totals here, and then I'd go for A versus D. Uh, A versus D. I'm getting off the screen here. But this is how you would do it and see who wins those. And I'm going to pause there and finish this